Despite what the name may suggest, non-refundable airfare can actually be refunded. And today, we're going to go over 3 circumstances in which you might be entitled to a refund on the non-refundable ticket that you purchased. So, where do we start? Well, today, I'm going to walk you through the steps I take when evaluating whether a ticket is eligible for a refund. Before we get into it, though, a few housekeeping matters. First, this is not legal advice, so please be sure to contact an attorney that practices law where you live if you do have any legal questions. Next, this information is only applicable if you've purchased your ticket directly through the airline. Last, the Department of Transportation provides the rules in which we are using to evaluate the eligibility for refunds. I've put a link down below so that you can access these as well if you had any questions relating to your specific issues. Hi, I'm Nee, and I started this channel because I wanted to help others get quick and concise answers and information to the questions that they have, because I know that your time is important. On this channel, I will be answering questions and sharing information on a few things that I'm passionate about: the law, traveling, and my weight loss journey. Real quick, before we jump into it, do me a quick favor and hit that subscribe button down below. The captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. You are now free to move about the cabin. All right, let's do a quick overview. Our first question is going to be who initiated the change. Our second question is going to be, was the change minor or significant? It's important to know that we don't get to the second step if the change was initiated by the traveler. Our third step is to determine what significant changes can occur that entitle you to a refund and what steps you need to take at that point in time if you're entitled to a full refund. All right, so let's hop into it. The first question we have to ask ourselves is who initiated the change? Was this change initiated by the airline or was the change initiated by the traveler? If the change was initiated by the traveler, we're specifically talking about cancellations in this situation. If a traveler decides to cancel, we have to ask ourselves whether or not this cancellation occurs within the first 24 hours after booking, or if that cancellation took place after the 24-hour period. If cancellation takes place within the 24-hour period after booking, the traveler is entitled to a full refund. If the cancellation takes place after that 24-hour period, then there are limited circumstances in which a traveler would be entitled to a refund, but we're not going to go over those in this video today. If you are interested in learning more about that, comment below and I'll make sure to make another video on that in the future. So now we're going to talk about changes initiated by the airline. So when it comes to changes initiated by the airline, the next question is going to be, was that change minor or was that change significant? To determine the answer to this question, we have to look in 2 different places. First, we have to look at the Department of Transportation's 3 factors. Then we have to look at the contract of carriage for the specific airline which we booked our ticket. The 3 factors the Department of Transportation looks at to determine whether or not a significant delay or change occurred are these. First, what was the length of the delay? Second, what was the length of the flight time? And third, what are the specific circumstances surrounding the plans of that specific traveler? When we look at the contract of carriage with the airline, we're looking specifically for the delay times in which the airline states they will give you a refund for that delay. If the time period for the delay or the change exceeds the time listed in that contract of carriage, then you would be entitled to a full refund. So if the time period in the contract of carriage says 4 hours and you have a delay of 3 hours, at that point in time, you are not entitled to a refund because that is a minor flight change. Now, there's one minor flight change in which you'll be entitled to a partial refund, and that's going to be the change in fare class. Now, when it comes to significant changes, you're always going to be entitled to a full cash refund to your original form of payment. The caveat here is going to be whether or not you have decided to change or cancel the flight completely. Oftentimes what happens is airlines will cancel your flight and book you on another, or they'll have a significant flight change, they'll notify you and put you on a new flight. When this occurs, you're entitled to a refund But if you decide to accept the new flight plans or the new changes, then at that point in time, your refund guarantee is gone. So in this video, we talked about the 3 circumstances in which you would be entitled to a refund on your non-refundable ticket. The first was when you cancel within the first 24 hours of booking. The second was a partial refund for individuals who have a change in fare class. And the third was a full cash refund for those individuals who got their flight canceled or had a significant flight change or delay and decided not to travel on their itinerary. Because each airline does have their own rules regarding what constitutes a minor and a significant change, I put together a quick, easy flight change cheat sheet for you to reference whenever evaluating whether or not you might be entitled to a refund on your flight. If you got any value out of this, hit that like button below and comment and let me know what you thought. Like I stated earlier, we're going to be posting more videos in the future, and our plan is to post at least 1 video each week. So please hit that subscribe button, make sure you like this video, and share it with anyone who might be interested in the subject matter.